Be so presumptuous as to suggest anything to governments, and I say this without being facetious. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't see myself as a repository of all this knowledge about nutrition. I just know that there are certain crucial things to me. I learned in biology a long while ago that life is built on growth, respiration, irritability, movement, nutrition, not food, excretion, reproduction. Grimna, your science of life. And to me, if we are going to be concerned enough to have a policy on nutrition, then we must be able to make the distinction between food and nutrition in the same way that we make, and I'm sorry to be this old example, the distinction we make between housing and shelter. When a government is committed to provide a basic need, the basic need is shelter. It's not necessarily housing. We don't expect everybody to be able to live in Stony Hill and have a view, but expect shelter. In the same way, if you're taking nutrition security, then people must have access to the carbohydrate and protein sources, and so that will sustain life. And I think that would be my advice, quote unquote, to all governments everywhere, to make sure that you secure nutrition policy. I'm not talking about self-sufficiency necessarily. You know. I think one would be idiotic to imply that small territories can provide all the food. But I still think that there's a crucial minimum, if you like, that should be sourced locally, and that you should be able to, literally at the drop of a hat or the drop of a coconut tree following a hurricane, be able to bump up and ramp up your local production.
You're saying we shouldn't keep depending on outside sources to help us?
But we can't. I mean, you know, we're in part of the problems we're facing now have been caused by assistance. Assistance is part of the problem, right? When we get food aid, and so food aid ties you into a particular pattern of diet, and so, you know, which has been shown in other parts of the world to be detrimental to your local area. Where's our major carbohydrate source? Now, I come from a multi-ethnic, multi-religious society where there are certain sources of proteins that aren't approved for religious grounds. So let's say pork. But no religion is against protein. There's no religion that says that you can't have carbohydrate. There's no religion that says you're not supposed to consume all vegetables or certain vegetables. So I think that's where we need to work on how we get a proper mix of dietarily significant foods.